Yeah, where are all my people in the madhouse? I'll be a guide, climb aboard and sit your ass down. Don't worry, there's no need to fear when you hear. You know we're right here. We got the crew and we're ready for a game time. You're not ready to step inside a deranged mind. Yeah, this is what you came here for. We got machinima news and fuck yous. It's the goddamn ward.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Wardcast. Every Monday we bring you the latest in video game news, talk about survival horror, machinima, and what's going on at the Ward. I'm one of your hosts, Shaun Clark, alongside Jazz Rich, Alec Funnell,
My name's not important.
and Cody Howard.
Something soundbite that I don't have.
Why didn't Cody get a soundbite?
Okay, I can give him one. Hang on, I got one for him.
Jesus. All right,
She's
then.
dead now.
Now that we have Cody here, huge shout out to you for the awesome intro for the new intro song. Super happy with how it came out. Starts us off with some intensity, some hype, so that's pretty cool. Any tidbits or anything you want to share about creating it?
And it's
Was
a
it a pain
shorter
in the
version
ass?
of a longer song. Oh no, it was like, what, an hour and I got it back to you?
Yeah, you did it pretty quick.
That's the benefits of having a home studio.
That it comes in handy. How is the full version of that coming along?
Slowly, because I just got my internet back today after not having it for a week, and my voice blew out last week, so I got my voice back. So yeah, that's nice.
Seems like everybody's like getting sick or losing their voice or something.
Is there going to be a Wardcast album?
It's funny. We kind of talked about that a little bit. Maybe something like that. We'll
We're
see.
dabbling.
The song library is growing, so we'll see what happens. But he finally did it, everybody. After years of posting about breakfast and his adventures across the world and the latest movie that he's been watching, Hideo Kojima has finally earned the Guinness World Records record for the most followed game director on Twitter and Instagram. He finally did it.
Woo!
Whoa.
I should unfollow that bastard.
Seriously, like who gives a rat's ass about that? Like here you go, Kojima. You got a gold-plated participation trophy. Here you go. Like, is that really something to be proud of? That you got the most followers in a specific category? I mean, clearly he's popular. Like
I don't know. I just feel like it shouldn't be a category. Like, it's not really like a big deal.
Well, yeah, they're starting to make a category for like every single possible thing that you could do. It's getting to the point where it's like it doesn't even mean anything anymore because it's getting so specific. It's like maybe if he was like the number one in all of Twitter, sure, I guess. Even then it's still kind of weird, but like specifically just video game creator, director, like who gives a shit? What a meaningless achievement.
Yeah, and like, apparently I'm just assuming that he's the first one to win that award. Now,
Pretty sure.
what happened? Who was the first person to have it, like, before him?
Me.
Nobody, because nobody gives
Yeah,
a shit.
because
Because Kojima, and they just give it to him.
Yeah, because they just rolled this out. So it doesn't even have any significance. And is somebody going to win it after him? Probably not.
Yeah, because, like, the guy before him could have had it, but fuck that guy, right? Whoever that was.
It's just fucking stupid. And in a related story, kind of, sort of, research indicates that 7 out of 10 Z-Genners feel inadequate and overwhelmed with having to maintain social media, not making enough money, and having to go to the gym. These are today's troubles for your average Z-Genner. Like, talk about first world problems. I mean, what the fuck? But like, this is what we create by like creating everybody wins and participation trophies and like all that kind of shit and complaining about everything and getting it fixed and stuff like that. Having that kind of mentality, like that isn't how life works. We're setting people up to fail.
I feel like the money thing is an actual issue, but the rest of that, like, who gives a shit?
But I think the reason why that is because we've set the standard that like, oh, you can just make videos on YouTube or whatever, or you can just go and play Fortnite or whatever. And it just seems like, oh, I should be able to get all this money thrown at me for doing like having fun or doing a mundane task or just whatever. Like the expectation is just getting skewed, I feel. So it's like, yeah, you can go get a job and make whatever minimum wage or slightly above that. And it's not enough money because, oh, these people streaming on Twitch or playing Fortnite or doing this or that, they're making fucking millions of dollars. Oh God, I'm not significant enough.
Are they really? Are they really making millions of dollars?
Yeah.
A lot of people are. Like the majority of revenue those Twitch streamers get isn't even from ads. Honestly, it's from the donations because they get tens of thousands of dollars a night of donations.
Yeah.
So within a month, they probably have like 200 fucking.
Sad old world. They don't got a gun.
And even the people that are just making a living doing that, it's still setting that expectation that like, oh, it should be easy, right? Like all I got to do is play a video game, but that's not how it works.
Oh no, there's a bunch of requirements, and
Yeah,
even then, like
there's so
that
many
doesn't mean
people-
you're gonna get the donation.
Yeah, there's so many people vying for that it's getting harder and harder to just be seen in general, let alone get, donations, contributions, sponsorships, whatever that looks like. So that is a hard thing to make real. But since you just see it all over the internet, everybody just thinks, oh, well, this is normal. Why can't I do that? And since I can't do it, I must be a failure or whatever because I just work a normal job.
Yeah, but that's mainly because since it's on the internet, the success stories that are very rare just get pushed to the top immediately, so everybody sees the immediate successes all the time. They don't see the millions and millions of failures on a constant daily basis. They only see the people who just fucking made it.
Yeah. And then you have this FaZe Jarvis kid who he's apparently been streaming Fortnite for like 2 years or something. And I guess he thought it'd be fun content to like use an aimbot or something to show people like what it looks like and what it does and stuff like that. And it turns out doing so violated the terms of the game and it got him a lifetime ban from Fortnite. So then,
well, no shit.
Yeah, right. I mean, pretty clear cut. But so then he goes and he makes a video apologizing for what he did. And like he's literally breaking down and crying in this video about how he can't play Fortnite anymore and how much he loves this game. And it's like, fucking dude.
Don't use a fucking aimbot.
If getting banned from a video game is going to hit you this hard, like you're fucked in life. You're headed for a tough future.
Like it's not even the fact that he got banned. It's like what was running through your head when you decided this is going to be a great idea when that's your mainstream, like that's your avenue for making money. That's your main avenue for fucking getting cash in. You go, let me break the terms and services. Nothing could go wrong with this shit ton of money I'm making.
Yeah, and he knew to some degree that this was going to be a problem because I think, I don't remember the specifics, but something about like he got on a different system, like he had a completely different computer and a different profile and things like that. So he thought he could kind of get around it. So he knew what he was doing was wrong and that he could get in trouble for it by doing that. But since he's known on the internet, Epic could find him and attach him to the video and just still ban him. So, I mean, you knew what you were doing was fucked up. So the fact that this happened to you, I mean, you deserve it. And you have a responsibility considering like you're given this opportunity to make all this money and do this thing by just playing a video game and having fun. Like you should appreciate and respect that and not be willing to fucking do something that dumb to jeopardize it. So, I mean, he kind of deserves what he got, but it's just the fact that like, really, you're just going to put up a video of you crying about how your fucking life is ruined and that you're so miserable that you can't play this video game anymore and make all this money.
Well, I feel like he's gonna try and be doing that to lean on outrage culture for the fact that,
sure.
well, now my millions of followers will bitch and complain until they give me my spot back, which you don't deserve that spot. You fucking did that. You broke the terms of services. You don't deserve that spot anymore. You're a fucking...
Could you not just play a different game?
Right? There's other games out there.
Apparently not.
But that's my point. It's like, this is such a devastating fucking ordeal that he can't play this one fucking video game anymore. You know, that he's already made fucking whatever, thousands or millions. I don't know how big he is, but tons of money playing this game. Like, it's impacted him to that degree that he's got to make this embarrassing crying video on the internet, that it's impacted him so much. Like, fuck, man. If you're that weak and susceptible, life's going to be real hard in the future. And if that's like the mainstream culture, if that's the mentality and how the majority of the Z-Geners or whatever are going to be, if that's like how everyone is, that's kind of a scary thing.
That's a lesson for us all. Don't, play Fortnite.
Don't play. That's the moral of the story. Don't play Fortnite.
No, you can cheat all you like. I cheat all the time.
And then you get banned from a game you don't play, and you cry tears.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the moral of the story is more just like, be like, don't be sheltered. Like, be more aware of the world and life and things like that. Like, there's more outside of this one video game. Like, if you can't play one video game anymore and it ruins your life, that's bad. That's not how things should be. Like, you need to learn how to fucking move forward and do something else. And like, fucking A, man, that's just really pathetic. I'm afraid for sad. The world, because it seems like this is just normal these days. Like, this is the mentality and this is how people are. And we're just becoming so weak and just like, we're just pushovers and we can't fucking do anything. And if you don't hand it to me and give it to me now and make it easy, then, oh, I'm going to cry and my life's over. And like, what?
Well, it just seems like he kind of put all of his eggs in one basket and didn't like get any other revenue of like streams of revenue coming in. Like, he should have focused on merch, invested in other things. That way, doing this, when he fucks it up, he has money to fall back on.
Yeah.
But if this is such a big hit, apparently he didn't do that.
Yep. Save some money or something. I don't know. I feel like you should just have enough of a spine to just be able to pick yourself up and move forward. You know, whether that means play another game. Oh God, that sounds horrible. Or, whatever. Move forward. Like crying on the internet about how you can't play your one game anymore. It's fucking ridiculous.
All he needs to do is make another fucking account. That's all he needs to do. Sign up with a different fucking email. Boom. You can fucking play it.
No, they flagged him personally. Like, he cannot play Fortnite at all.
How the fuck you do that?
I mean, maybe I guess he could play it if nobody knew who he was, but if he wants to stream it or whatever, like, Epic's going to find out about it.
Imagine if you can't play Resident Evil anymore, Sean. Like, you've got messages from Capcom, you cannot play Resident Evil games anymore. How fucked are you?
That would really fucking suck, but it wouldn't ruin my life. Like, I wouldn't cry on the internet. I would complain about it and then move on. But like, first off, that would never happen because guess what? It's not a game as a service, so I can play it and do whatever the fuck I want with it, which is nice.
Sean said it would never happen because I don't aimbot like a bitch.
Well, plus there's that. Plus, I'm not a fucking idiot either. I'm not gonna do shit like that. I'm not gonna go and like cheat on a game when I know I can get banned for it, and then just think, oh, I'll be fine. I'll just use a different computer or whatever, even though I'm like somewhat internet famous. Like, what? Come on, think about what you're doing. It's fucking ridiculous.
What's
People
next?
are dumb. Our weeks is next. Alec, how was your week?
I've just been ill for most of it. I had to take a few days off because I just couldn't move my back. So
that's not good.
No, it's happened about 3 times in my life so far. So it's hoping for the next one. But it did give me time to watch more Smallville. Now on season 5, get a bit bored of it. To be honest.
Bored or disgusted?
Bored. Yeah, just bored from that moment.
That's fair.
but there was some good bits. I completed Death Stranding today.
Oh, you finished it. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your final impression?
Was it a good movie?
Wow. No, there's that. I find the game it's good for, it's a different type of game than Metal Gear, for example.
You sound like every reviewer right now.
Yeah, it's like you kind of have to struggle about like, what it was good, but and I'm the same fucking way. It's the game. It's just how it is. It's weird.
But I kind of like that it's weird because then it keeps you guessing. After I completed it today, I was like, I still got questions. I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna have to replay it again to try and answer those questions, which is fine. It's the same what I did with other games. I played it over and over again to get it to the point where I was like, oh, okay, now I know what's going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I because me and Alex were talking about it earlier, and I was just thinking, if you play a driving game, all you do is drive. That's pretty much it. You might have a story where some guy stole your car or something, and you have to go race a million other races just to go win it back or something like that crap. So in that respect, it's not actually that different. You're going around delivering things, but it's the actual story that's keeping you more interested to play it. So yeah, that's my counter argument.
I just feel like
it's a delivery game that wasn't advertised as a delivery game.
Well, it's not even. Well, that's the thing, right? Like they didn't really advertise it as anything. Right, that was part of everybody's concern is like, what the fuck is this game? Nobody knows. They're not saying anything about how it plays. So it's not really that it was like setting up the wrong expectation or anything. I just feel like the gameplay loop that's there is just, it's not fun. It's not engaging. Like the story is great. It pulls you in. It's interesting. The graphics do the same thing. Like there's a lot of elements and things in there that are fantastic and that make you want to play through the entire game, but I don't feel like the gameplay is one of them. It's just so simple and just not really enjoyable. Like it's interesting at first to kind of explore the world and figure out like the gameplay mechanics and stuff like that, but it's so simple and just mundane that it just hurts the game in my opinion.
I'm not sure I agree with that, but that's fine.
I was just blown away that literally most of the time I spent playing that game, I was just throwing all kinds of shit on my back and trying not to fall over. That doesn't make for a fun game to me. It's like there was no enemies. There was just long stretches of space, and I was just trying to not fall down. Like, does that really sound appealing?
Well, I have to say is keep with it. You'll encounter some things, and I'm not going to spoil it for others. So yeah, just keep with it.
Yeah, I know there's
just
some enemies in there, and I will get it eventually, and I will play through all of it. And again, I don't think it's a bad game. I was just, from Kojima, I was hoping for something deeper, gameplay-wise. That's all. That's my only problem with it. Other than that, it's fine.
Yeah. So, other than that, I just told the BTs just to beat it. Beat it.
Wow.
No one's been defeated, so showing how funky and strong it is your fight. It doesn't matter who's wrong or right. Jazz, how was your week?
Wow, I was going to save Jazz for last because we always make her go like first. But that's okay.
You can.
Nope.
You can.
Nope.
It's usually Shaun that's last.
Wow. My week was
wow.
long, I guess. I was really sick all week, so it was kind of shitty. I didn't have any voice. I had like constant headaches, so I didn't really play or do much of anything. This is the most voice I've had all week, so it's kind of thanks to like 5 cups of coffee this morning.
You just put it in a syringe and just inject it right into the veins.
I would, but it was more efficient drinking it because it warmed up my throat and like helped a little bit.
Wow.
So yeah, I haven't done much of any. I played a couple of things. I played some what the fuck are those games? Resident Evil 2. I played
What?
some more of that. Because I'm looking
How
at all
dare
my
you
games, and I'm
forget
like,
that
none of the
name.
games I'm looking at are the ones I've played.
Oh.
I played some more Resident Evil 2 because I'm trying to play it on standard or normal or whatever that mode is called in that
What'd you
game.
play before? Easy? Or whatever?
I played assisted. Well, I
Assisted,
started
that's what
it
it's called.
on when I first got it. So when it first came out, I played it on normal because that's what I usually do. And I just like I kept dying. There's one part that I just kept dying over and over, and I get frustrated my first playthrough when I just can't get through it. And I wanted to see how the game goes and how the story develops. So I just switched it. I was like, whatever. That's like that mode is made for people like me because I like playing the game just to get through it and see, and then I can go back and play it on harder later. So I'm playing normal and it's going pretty well because now I know I can do things like I'm dodging the zombies. I'm not shooting all of them. Mr. X is a dick, but I, I just got
Yep.
to him and he's kind of an asshole. Because
It's kind of his thing.
I forget that the doors don't close right after I go through them. So I'm like, oh, I'll run through that door and then I'll have a little bit of extra time to like turn around and throw a grenade or something. And he just like walks right through after me and then he starts running after me and I'm like, you fucker. Well, that was fun. And then I also played, well, you streamed it for you a little bit, but I was doing a speed run of Resident Evil Revelations with Hill Valentina in several languages to see which one's more annoying, and turns out it's English.
Wow.
I was actually looking up like quotes from that game because I was just looking for something, and I realized that this has this. I don't care how stupid the quotes are from Resident 1 or like the original and stuff like that, or like some of Leon's lines in 2. Like Jill takes the cake in this game because everything she says is just plain stupid. Like Parker's like, "Where are you?" And she's like, "I don't know, a room, I think." And it's
Oh my
like,
god.
it's like,
What are you talking
yeah.
about? That's intelligent speak right
No,
there.
she's fucking stupid. But that's the way we like our Jills, just plain ass dumb. And I downloaded a new game. It's actually downloading right now. I'm gonna try it later, so I'll have something to talk about next week
Oh
for
boy.
that.
Sean, you just got a new sub.
How,
Is it Meatball?
oh, I was going to ask how you knew that, but it must be somebody in the room with you.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
It's a meatball sub. It better be a meatball sub.
Is it a meatball? Oh, it took me a second. I'm like, wait, meatballs? Why a sub?
If Fred's a meatball.
There you go. Forgot. Oh yeah, I was saving my money to get Adrift, but I'm gonna wait till it goes on sale because I really want to keep playing it, but not at $20.
That's terrible. It's not even worth $20.
It is. It's just to me when games are $20, like if it's a sale from like the game I just got, I think it's originally like $60 and it's on sale for 20, so I got it because it looks cool and I didn't look too much into it, so I wouldn't talk myself down.
Wow.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try that, but Adrift goes on sale a lot more, and I'm like, I know I like it, so I'm not gonna spend the $20 to get it. Like, I'll wait till it goes down a little bit. That's not because it's not a reflection on the game. It's just me being stingy. Yeah.
I'm not going to pay $20 for this game I know I like. I'm going to pay $20 for this game that I may or may not like.
Well, because like a game is $20, so that tells me it's not a very big game, and I've already played like half of it in my trial. So, whereas a $80 or $60 game is a little bit bigger, so I feel like $20 is a good it's a good deal. But we'll see. It's probably gonna be garbage, and I'll be mad at myself.
Well, I hope not.
Yeah, but yeah. Other than that, I didn't really do much this week. That was, yeah.
I feel like that's going to be everybody's week, kind of.
Well, most of it's gonna go to updates.
Oh, that's good.
No.
Oh, okay. Great.
That's bad.
Yeah, apparently.
Stuff I've been collecting is gonna go in updates.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Cody,
that's yeah.
how was
Cody.
your week?
It was up and down. I fucking, like I said to you earlier, lost internet this past week, and I just fucking got it back today, or I should have it back by the time I get home anyway. I've been playing a good bit of games on xCloud, because testing that and whatnot, and so I just started Darksiders 3 yesterday, and I've been playing it on there, and it's pretty fucking good so far. Got a show today, so yeah, got my voice back. That's nice.
Fucking everybody losing their voices and getting sick and
Dying.
We need to be in a hospital ward.
Yeah, we have a wing somewhere.
But yeah, my week just mainly consisted of like working on some stuff offline and playing xCloud on my phone, and I started playing Outer Scrolls Blades and Call of Duty Mobile, and they're pretty fucking good, to be honest.
Wow, that's surprising. I figured they'd both be garbage.
Yeah, I mean, Blades is decent. The Call of Duty Mobile, though, I was just like, how the fuck are you going to be able to aim and shoot without triggers? And they fucking managed to find a way, and it's pretty fluent, and I'm fucking really... But that's about it for my week. I mean, haven't done too much, but I've done a little decent. How was your week, Shaun?
I had a simple week as well. Especially like comparatively, like these last couple of weeks, I feel like I've had all kinds of shit. I don't know. I've just been able to play and watch a bunch of stuff somehow, but not so much this week. Still watching Ruby. I'm almost done with season 6. And holy shit, did that get good. Like, wow. Season 6 is fucking great. Have you seen that one, Jazz?
Nope.
Wow.
I think I got to like the end of season 3, and I still have yet to catch.
Man, like, holy shit. Season 6 is like definitely the peak, and it just kind of took things in a really cool direction, and just like the quality of pretty much everything. The fight scenes, like the choreography is like back in line with how it used to be when Mani Oum was there. Like, just the story, the way that they went, the character arcs, just everything's like fucking really, really good. I'm just really impressed with how it's going. Like every season gets better and better, and this season's just really, really good. Other than that, I finally got to see Anna and the Apocalypse, which is also amazing. It's a
No spoilers.
Christmas zombie musical, which is fucking amazing.
That sounds great.
It's great. It's so good. And it's really well done. It doesn't feel like some shitty B movie. Like the production value is pretty high. The acting is good. The musical part of it's really good. I'm super happy with it. And I didn't think I would be, because I was kind of hyping it up in my mind and I really wanted to see it. And like, it's weird. It got announced and then it just fucking like disappeared. I couldn't find the Blu-ray. Like it never came in theaters. It just like vanished, and I was really upset. And then it just kind of popped up on Amazon Prime Video, so I got to see it. So now I need to track it down and get the Blu-ray if it exists, because it's fucking
Ours is on
amazing.
Netflix, and it's on my list, and I want to watch it.
Oh yeah, watch it as soon as you can. It's so good. And it's the perfect time to do it because we're approaching Christmas, so it's great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you should watch it this week, and then we can talk about it next week. What did you at?
I like that November 32nd is when I'll watch it, because that's right the middle of Halloween and Christmas.
Wow.
So zombies and Christmas. Because I have a book from my favorite author that's like zombies at Christmas, and I find that those two mix so fucking well.
So good.
I don't know if it's zombies, but I can't wait.
Well, watch it soon,
December's
because
coming.
I want to know what you think.
That means I get to play Dead Rising 4 next month.
Is that like tradition now?
For me, a little bit. Like, I try and play it every year around Christmas because it's all like Christmas themed.
Yeah. And there's not a whole lot of like Christmas themed games. Like a couple of them have like sections or whatever, but yeah. It's kind of cool to have one that's just like themed in Christmas.
Yeah, which
Even
is
though
pretty
everybody
wild.
shits on that game. I liked it.
I mean,
though.
it's
got
my
problems.
least favorite, yeah, but it's still like,
Yeah.
it's not horrible, it's just my least favorite out of this.
Yeah, that's fair. I'd probably agree with that. But it's still good. I didn't really get a chance to play a whole lot. Just more Teppen, which at this point is now fully broken. So I went from winning like 7 out of 10 matches pretty typically to losing 9 out of 10 like all the time. Like I never win anymore. And it's just because like they added so many unfair bullshit cards. Like part of that game is like you put your card down and then you buff it up so that it gets more like health and attack points and stuff like that. And there's just so many cards now that they added that just fucking instantly destroy shit. Like it's so easy to just completely wipe somebody out and turn the tables like at the drop of a hat, and it just seems so fucked up and it's not fun anymore. It's pissing me off.
In fact, that's a real problem in actual card games.
Oh,
I
know.
Creep.
I don't like it. But it was nice when that wasn't in the game. And then like just having like cards that level up and stuff like that. It's like you have to learn all these cards because every time they throw down a card that levels up the other card, it has a random perk. Who knows what the fuck that is until it's triggered, but it's like maybe that's going to destroy one of my cards or fucking like do this random crazy thing that completely just instantly ends the game for me. It's just really, really frustrating. But I might be getting to the point where I don't play that anymore, which is probably for the best.
You haven't even played it with me. You haven't downloaded it.
We'll at least play some, but that game's really pissing me off. What are you doing, Capcom?
Doesn't have the cards, so I'm gonna whoop his ass.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna fucking destroy you because I do have better cards. But yeah, that kind of sucks. Other than Teppen, I finished up Soul Calibur 6. I got the Platinum Trophy on that finally. I've actually been completing a lot of games recently, which is kind of nice, because normally I don't really get to do that in terms of like getting all the trophies and stuff like that. Or, I mean, even just going through the whole game at this point. It's like I get to play a game for like a week or something like that, like off and on, just a little bit here and there. And then I drop it when something else comes out. So it's nice that I've been getting through games. Especially for me, because I'm super OCD, so like not finishing it just like it taxes my soul. I fucking hate it.
I finally finished the Borderlands 3 event, the Halloween one. Finally 100%.
Oh, nice. Was it good?
It was grindy. Getting the last skin, like there's 15 challenges. You can do the event and like just beat the boss and like the theme part be over. But there's 15 challenges, and one of them is kill the boss of the event 25 times. And it's not hard
excessive.
to do. It's just tedious.
I hate shit like that. What are you laughing at?
I was thinking back to the RE.net challenges. We had to kill Deborah like fucking 700 times. I ended up ranking like in the top 20s.
And you get nothing for it. Like, here's some points to get a fucking avatar. Thanks.
You get to kill Deborah 700 times.
Wow. What do you have against Deborah?
She's a hole.
Damn.
Don't worry about it.
But yeah, I need to get back into Control and Man of Medan and Yakuza and all that shit. And then I've got like all these games that I want to start up and all these games that are coming out. It fucking sucks, man. I need more time. Who invented time? Fucking what an idiot. There should just
Max.
be. Wow. Yeah, you're right. I just wish I had more time to play more stuff.
L2.
But yeah, that's about it. Not a whole lot going on for me. But guess what time it is?
The time
L2?
It's time for some news.
I
I know you're surprised. Nobody's booping with me. It's fine.
Play the theme! Play the theme!
It's too late. 5 stories today, not fucking 8 or 9 like we've been having. So that's good.
Which is surprising for the amount of news that dropped.
Well, I mean, it all kind of like the Xbox stuff kind of fits into one. At least all the things that I wanted to talk about. But I'm sure Cody will have like 1 or 2 to add to it. But yeah.
Maybe.
Number 1, Sonic movie redesign is revealed in the new trailer. The new trailer,
fantastic.
The new trailer offers a more lighthearted theme and presents itself more as like a kids movie rather than an attempt to impress adults who grew up with Sonic, which I think the initial trailer was. They removed the Gangster's Paradise out of there and replaced it with like more light, energetic kind of musical choices.
Aw.
Wow. And I feel like Sonic's redesign is better and closer to the original style of Sonic, but there's a clear dip in quality, probably due to time constraints, because obviously they had to do that at the drop of a hat.
They still have 3 months to render the rest of it out. There is one part of that trailer. If you look, they have him in shadows hiding from something, and he actually has no fur, and he's pure CG. Like, he's still, like, polygon.
And that's something that I noticed too. Like sometimes he does have like a lot of fur on him and other times not so much. So maybe they're still tweaking it. It could be better when it comes out. But I don't know. I think any version of live action Sonic is just going to be weird automatically. But overall, I think the redesign's pretty good. It's better than what they had before for sure.
What they had before was nightmare fuel, and I'm happy with what they have now, and I'm definitely going to support it.
I still would have liked to see the train wreck that was the original. Because at the end of the day, it's probably not going to be a very good movie anyway. So the bigger the train wreck, probably the more entertainment you get out of it. But it's fine.
I wish there would, on a Blu-ray, they just put a second version of the movie on there.
Oh my god, if they did that, that would be incredible. I would buy it for sure. You could just swap them out. That'd be so great.
Just have like the garbage version as like a bonus feature.
They could even just call it Sonic Garbage Edition or something. Trash Fire.
Sonic 06 version.
Oh no. But I'm curious to see if Gangster's Paradise like is in the movie itself, or
it's about to be like an end credit song or something.
Yeah, that's probably true. I hope they put it into the actual movie though. That would be great. Number 2, Google Stadia is right around the corner. What better time to reveal the lack of features that were promised with the available launch? During a Reddit AMA, it was revealed that Stadia will be gradually rolling out features for the service. Again, this is being mentioned a week before launch, after pre-orders are placed and just prior to them actually shipping out. Following this, it was revealed that the following features will not be available at the launch of Stadia. Stream Connect, which is Google's version of local co-op play, will be available by the end of the year. State Share, this feature will allow you to share save states. That won't be available until next year. Crowdplay, same for Crowdplay, a feature that lets streamers play Stadia games with viewers. That won't be available until next year. Achievements, while Google Stadia will record achievements players earn at launch, there will not be a UI notification for achievements until shortly after launch.
Jeez, it's like they should have fucking released it next year.
The Buddy Pass. The Buddy Pass is a special perk for Founders Editions, ironically, of Stadia, where founders can gift a 3-month Stadia subscription to a friend. The Buddy Pass will ship 2 weeks after you receive your bundle. Chromecast Ultra support. Stadia will be able to stream to Chromecast Ultras, but at launch only the Chromecast Ultras that ship with the Stadia controllers will be the only ones that are compatible. So if you have a Chromecast Ultra already, or if you buy one that's not included with the system, it won't work. They say that they will be updating the existing CC Ultras over the air soon after launch. They didn't give a date. So all that comes after the news that Stadia will be accessible via Android devices only, no other like mobile devices or tablets. It's got to be an Android device. And it will feature no wireless controller support outside of the Chromecast Ultra dongle that's for your TV. So the only thing that you can use the wireless controller for is your TV if you have the Chromecast Ultra dongle. Can't use it on your PC, can't use it on mobile devices, can't use it on anything else.
This is why I'll be using xCloud. I'm already testing it, and it's already way better. It has fucking everything that I need. It plays multiplayer, it does achievements, I can get in party chat on mobile.
Yep. Google also announced its launch titles, which include no new releases whatsoever, and includes games that are 1 to 2 years old, such as Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, Destiny, and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. What a fucking joke.
I love that those were the games they presented like a year ago when announcing it too.
Yeah. There's a handful of others. There's like 10 of them, but they're all like none of them are new releases, and none of them, like, those are probably the biggest releases out of the whole lot. So pretty underwhelming launch list. Like, there's nothing really there to drive you to want to get a Stadia to play games, right? It's like, these are games that you probably already have or heard about and passed on. So, like, there's nothing there worth playing at this point. And then you have, like, 90% of the features that they promised at launch aren't going to fucking be there at launch. And they announced this a week before launch? That is fucked up.
They had to get your pre-order money and run away with it. Is what they had to fucking.
That's exactly what they fucking did. That is super scummy. Like, how can you? It's clearly not ready. You know, why even do this whole Founders Edition thing if you're not fucking ready? Especially like today, since like all these companies are doing like betas and early accesses and all these things, and that's a completely acceptable thing within the gaming community. Why wouldn't you just release this as a beta or an early access? Clearly it's not ready.
Well, everybody knows if you're a founder of anything, you're the one getting fucked over.
I suppose that's true, but they're marketing this like it's ready to go.
Yeah, which is fucked, and they shouldn't. And
it's fucked up. And, you know, a lot of people, most people that play video games don't follow news. So it's like, yeah, for the people that are in it and do pay attention to news and you know, educate themselves, sure, it's like you can probably figure out that this was coming or prepare yourself for it, even though you're only getting a week. But a lot of people aren't even going to realize this until they open up their, well, I guess they're not opening up a system, but once they, you know, get into their Stadia and they start messing around with things, that's when they're going to find out. And that's fucked up.
It is fucked up.
If they were going to do this, they should have mentioned this, you know, when they announced the Founders Edition, you know, when they had more eyes on the announcement and what they were going to be doing, because they set that expectation that, hey, we're releasing this thing. It's going to have these features. It's going to be ready to go. And then last minute, they're just like, oh, by the way, none of that's going to be there. Like, how fucking unprofessional. But anyways, it's good. I hope it's a trash fire. I hope it burns in hell. I hope it fails. This is a great start. I love this. This is good news. And two, like the way that xCloud is kind of presenting itself, it sounds more like this is going to be what I want, like kind of a companion service alongside just, you know, buying games. You can also stream things, and it's just like more hand in hand with traditional gaming, and that's great. But a platform like Stadia that's just pushing pure streaming games and that's not so great. So I'm really glad to see this. Keep it up, Google. You're doing the right thing. I approve. Number 3, speaking of last minute fuck ups, EA announces Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order will not have an EA Access free trial. So, and again, a week before the release of the highly anticipated Star Wars title, EA announces they will not offer a free trial of the game to EA Access members. If you don't know, EA Access is a paid membership that gives you the chance to play new EA games before they release and get a 10% discount on your purchases. It's sort of a try before you buy kind of a service, I guess. A service that you fucking pay for, by the way. But just before the release, EA told their paying customers that they will not offer the service on Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Instead, you're going to get some in-game cosmetics. Like, what a bunch of bullshit. This is the biggest EA release that they've had in a while, and it's excluded from their paid service. That's fucking horseshit. And again,
it's
last fucking minute,
is what it is.
They could have mentioned this, you know, when the game was announced, or a month ago, or 2 months ago, like now. Hey, you shut up. But like, why wait just before the game releases? It's like they just want to kind of slide it under there and hope that nobody notices. It's so fucked up. Yeah. And it just seems like this is becoming commonplace.
It's ridiculous. It's so dumb. Like Crash Team Racing is a good example.
That's
like doing shit after the fact. Like they were like, oh yeah, we're not gonna have microtransactions in this. Where it's gonna be all cosmetic, which it is, you know, practically.
Yeah.
But they're just like, 2 months after launch, when I ended up buying it, literally 2 weeks after I bought it, they implemented microtransactions into it. And I'm just like, are you fucking serious?
Yeah, they shouldn't be able to do that. It's essentially false advertising. They're selling you on a game with these expectations, and then last minute they're like, oh, by the way, those things that we said weren't going to be there, those things that you don't like, here they are.
Well, it's funny because Call of Duty Black Ops 4 actually did partly the opposite of that recently, where they had a bunch of microtransactions in the game for over a year. And now recently, within this past week, they removed most of them, and now you can earn shit in game because nobody's playing it anymore.
Good. That's better. If you're doing something like that and it's a positive thing, then good. But like every time they'd pull some shit like this, it's bad. No one would complain if they were like, hey, last minute we decided to give you 40 extra hours of free content. Like no one's going to complain about that. But
Right.
when you're like, oh, hey,
It should be 41.
yeah, they probably would complain about that now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah,
It's the internet.
when you're like, hey, we're going to release this new platform, it's going to have these 30 features. And then right before it comes out, you're like, well, it's actually going to have one feature and the other ones are going to kind of come eventually. It's like, but yeah, now that we have your money, sorry. Like, fuck that.
Yeah, as long
They
as
should
they
be
have your
sued
money,
for
they
that.
don't give a fuck.
That's complete false advertising and it's so fucked up and misleading.
Can someone say the words class action lawsuit?
Right? Please do it. Because obviously, as this happens more and more, they just think, hey, oh, this is okay. This is acceptable. Gotta fucking say something. We gotta, let them know that this is a fucking problem and that we're not just gonna, like, let this stupid shit happen. But we do. And that sucks. Number 4, Xbox is tearing down the walls of exclusivity. During the Inside Xbox conference, Microsoft revealed that Yakuza 0, Yakuza Kiwami, and Yakuza Kiwami 2 will be available on Xbox for the first time via Game Pass in 2020. The franchise was previously exclusive to PlayStation since the PS2. The series is only mentioned to be coming to Game Pass, though, which kind of has me wondering if we're going to see a digital download version, or better yet, a physical release down the road. Because it sounds like it's exclusive to Game Pass.
It's Game Pass at launch. Nothing on the store is exclusively ever Game Pass. If it's on Game Pass, it is by...
So it's essentially early access for Game Pass. Like you get to play it there first.
No, they do it day one. When it launches on day one, you play it on Game Pass day one.
Okay, see, that's good. See, that's a great way to do it, because then, guess what? You have options, right? You can get Game Pass and play it on a service, or you can buy it. That's how you should do it. That's great.
And if you have Game Pass, you do get a 10-15% discount on the game, too.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But yeah, that's definitely, out of all the series that I would think that would end up moving to Microsoft, like that's fucking the last one. I mean, we barely got Yakuza at all on a PlayStation platform, in the US. Like that kind of died out here in general, and then it was only in Japan for a little while, and then we ended up eventually getting it on PlayStation again. So the fact that that actually moved its way over to Xbox is like fucking shocking to me. But
that's because cool. Phil Spencer actually listens to people, and his way of announcing it, he goes, a lot of you know through Twitter that I've been moving to Japan and back to America a lot recently, and here's one of the reasons why I've been doing that. And then they played the trailer and showed like the Yakuza games, and he's like, first time on Xbox 2020, a lot of Japanese like games are coming to Xbox.
Yep. Speaking of which, Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 1.5 plus 2.5 and Kingdom Hearts 2.8 Final Chapter will also be coming to Xbox for the first time. Up till now, only Kingdom Hearts 3 was available on Xbox, which is pretty fucking nonsensical. I mean, why would you put the third chapter on a platform that never saw the previous titles? That's so fucking stupid.
I thought it was dumb too, but now that they're moving it over, because previously, within the past couple months, they've said they had no plans to move it over to America, but now they're like, hey, it's coming, and it's like practically done, so 20...
Yeah, so I mean, I'm glad that they finally did that, but they should have done that before Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. That's just fucking stupid. But at least you
I
can
agree.
actually experience the entire franchise on Xbox now, so that's good. Joining Kingdom Hearts and Yakuza will be the Final Fantasy series, including Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, 10, 10-2, 13, 13-2, and Lightning Returns. They also mentioned that they're trying to get Final Fantasy 14 on Xbox as well.
They said 10 games. So it's 7 all the way through 15 on, well, 15's already on Xbox, but they said Xbox and PC.
Yeah.
So 7 through 15, every single one will be on PC and Xbox in 20.
Yeah, well, 15's already on Xbox. I don't know if it's on PC, though.
Yeah,
I think it is.
I thought it was, but apparently not, because they said 15, and I was like, well, 15's on Xbox, so apparently it's not.
Yeah, I thought it was weird that they mentioned that, but I guess, I don't know. It must not have been. But yeah, so that's cool. All the Final Fantasies, for the most part, are finally on Xbox as well. And then I feel like this essentially all but confirms that the Final Fantasy VII remake will end up on Xbox as well, because why would you put 7 through 15 on Xbox just not to put that on there? That would be fucking ridiculous.
There's probably a limited exclusive deal we just don't know
they'll
about.
They'll probably have
yet,
a 6-month or 1 year exclusive, and then they'll port it over or whatever.
I feel like it'll be 1 year.
Probably. But this is good news, because like I said, it would be fucking asinine to put all those Final Fantasies on Xbox and then not do the remake. Like, that'd be the dumbest shit ever. So, I mean, that pretty much essentially means it's going to happen at some point, at least to me. And then this kind of opens up the doors to just kind of eliminating exclusives and just kind of supporting cross-platform unity and stuff like that. Because, like, if you can get all the Final Fantasy games and the Kingdom Hearts games and the fucking Yakuza series on Xbox, like, those are some pretty coveted exclusives that have kind of divided Microsoft and Sony for a long time. So since those are gone, like, I feel like that's a big step towards, just seeing every game on every platform and then getting to the place where they are all cross-play and cross-progression.
A good segue about cross-play and previously talking about xCloud. Do you want to mention the big announcement you didn't know until about an hour?
No, you go ahead. It's your news.
All right. Well, on stage, they were just like, we believe in the power of choice here at Xbox, blah, blah, blah. So they have confirmed that Project xCloud, the streaming service that I've been testing, that you could play any Xbox game on your phone in full 4K quality, blah, blah, blah. You can play that now with a PlayStation DualShock controller and any controller that's Bluetooth. So now players will be able to take the controller they prefer from their platform and play on the Xbox servers on Xbox Live with their Xbox controller or Sony controller.
Which is really cool, and like, I understand and can appreciate, the benefits to cross-play, cross-progression, cross-peripherals, it looks like, too, like where you can use whatever hardware you want on whatever system. Like, that's all well and good and everything, but like I talk about all the time, like, when do we just get to the point where why not just play on PC? It's like, if you can use any controller on any system and play any game on any system, you've been able to do that for the most part on PC for a long time. Like, you can use your Xbox controller on PC. You can use your PlayStation controller on PC. You can play most of the games on there. So it's like, it's getting to the point where either just eliminate consoles and just make PC the gaming platform, or don't bother with this stuff.
A PC,
it just kind of seems silly.
Red Dead 2 is a good example of, like, not everything works on PC. Well, they can put console ports out. It's like, why doesn't everybody switch to a PC? I feel like it's because the PC, you have to upgrade more frequently throughout the years than you actually have to do with consoles, and some parts don't work with these parts, and it's way more complicated than just buying a system. Yeah. It's a barrier for casuals. And
I just feel like that complication is thinning more and more as we go into incremental consoles and all this shit. It's like,
it really is.
It's like, sure, it's less in depth, but we're gonna get to some, like, at some point we're gonna get to the point where it's like that line is almost pointless. It's like
5 to
you're
10
upgrading
years,
a little bit less than the PC.
Yeah,
why?
Be eliminating consoles in 5 to 10 years more than like.
Yeah. And I feel like upgrading PCs at this point is a lot easier than it used to be too. And if they just focused on making upgrading PCs less expensive and more convenient to do, like that's all you really need to do.
So, with the exclusives coming to Xbox, when is PlayStation going to get the likes of Halo?
Well, that's the crazy thing. About 5-ish months ago, Phil Spencer, head of Xbox, came out and said he actually tried to get Halo on the PlayStation, but they didn't want to deal with him and take the offer. Because he wanted to port the Master Chief Collection, which comes with Halos 1, 2, 3, 4 ODST, and now Reach, which will be less than 20 days available. And they didn't want to take the offer, I guess, from what I know.
So why is PlayStation giving away the... it's a bit weird for me, hearing that one.
It's very strange. It just seems like weird business that we don't fully understand outside of what we're vaguely...
Oh, well.
We'll get there. I mean,
Sony's already said the past month that they're finally allowing crossplay between everybody, so yeah, that's just up to the developers at this point. So hopefully, it's just a preferred system type of thing here. In the next 5 years, people will be like, well, I can game on anything and still play with my friends on the opposite one. I'm hoping that's what we're reaching towards, is buy your preferred system with your preferred graphics cards and blah, 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 and then play on that for 10 years with other people who have other things for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, I like the idea of crossplay between like multi-platform games. I think that should just be a no-brainer. I mean, there's no reason to not have something like that, because it just divides the audience, makes it harder for you to play with your friends and stuff, and divides the community. So I think that's a great thing. But if you're going to have different platforms, they should have exclusives. It gives you a reason to own that platform.
Yeah.
Like why have a PlayStation if it has nothing special to offer?
It's different specs, different hardware, shit like that. It's
you're worried
more
about
preferability.
But if you're worried about different specs and different options, go play on PC.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, it's those weird barriers with not every program working with every drive and blah, blah, blah. And it's all the 10,000 little things that could go wrong with your PC build if you don't know which.
Yeah, but go ahead.
I was like, let's have crossplay for Nintendo SNES. Be able to play fucking Red Dead Redemption 2 on the SNES controller. I'm like, yeah,
that would be amazing.
That sounds about right. If you get one of those third-party Bluetooth ones, you could do it.
Oh shit.
Because they did say that the xCloud isn't just for like PlayStation, Xbox controllers. They said all third-party ones, so like anything that's Bluetooth controller, you can play it with. So in theory, you could get a Bluetooth NES/SNES controller. You wouldn't have all the buttons you would need, but it'd work, and you could play Red Dead.
Wow. It's like all you can do is shoot and run.
Yeah, kind of.
Just got one more thing. Number 5, Remothered 2 Broken Porcelain reveals new and returning characters. I won't go into depth on this, but they did reveal that the main character from the first game, Rosemary Reed, will be making a return for the sequel, which obviously confirms that it is actually a true sequel, which is nice because the launch trailer showed us new characters and didn't give us like any information whatsoever. It was super vague. So at least this kind of sheds a little bit of light on it and kind of lets us know that it's still in the same universe. It's still featuring the same characters. It's probably a sequel where they could have just made it like an anthology series or something like that. So yeah, Remothered is cool. Looking forward to that. And that is news.
Beep.
Wow. Hey, Jazz.
Hey, Shaun.
Do you want to play a game?
What?
It's game time.
Wow, that was so quiet of a threat.
Wow.
It was kind of like almost unhearable, but it was kind of creepy in that way.
That's the idea.
Quietly, Pratsy won't play with me.
It was like, hey, Jess, you want to play with me?
My plan has fallen together.
Well, I don't want to play a game, but I want you guys to play
Wow.
a game. I guess I play too.
Do you?
I would get all the answers right.
Wah!
So today's game is what that hell's making that quote
What the hell is
Yay, she
fucking
did
making
it.
that quote?
from.
I'm so proud of you.
I'd clap, but I guess I can clap one hand.
I'd clap, but I guess I can clap.
There we go. Shaun got it.
Yeah, so we're each going to be given a quote from S.D. Perry's wonderful world of novels.
It feels like it's been a while since we've done this. Am I just crazy?
Yeah, you are crazy.
Okay.
Maybe.
Great.
It has been a while because we either like
No, it hasn't, Jazz. Go with it. If we did
Wow,
it
you
last week-
shit.
The triggering system has now been
We
activated.
Alright.
did it yesterday.
So who would like to go first?
Me.
There you
Wow.
go.
Wow, look at that enthusiasm.
Right?
That's because I've drank.
Oh,
Oh,
oh boy.
wow. And they say there's no perks to drinking. All right, so Cody, here's your quote. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I'm a zombie now.
What?
What the fuck?
What?
That's your quote. Yeah,
I can't
I'm a
believe
zombie
it.
now.
Wow.
That's
Starting to run out
super
of quotes then,
fucking
aren't you?
vague. That
Yep.
could be fucking anything.
That's just a stupid ass line. Who? Why?
Is there any hints in this?
Nope. The hint is a zombie says this.
I mean, it's kind of meant joking / sarcastic, I guess. That's the hint I could give you.
I think the default answer is Billy.
Yeah, I'm a zombie now.
Ooh, that's a
think.
tough one. Who's sarcastic? It can't be Barry.
And it's
Oh my
definitely in the
God.
books and not in the game.
You don't say.
Yeah, trying to like find out
wonder.
like which books that revolve around which games and which games are out of time, and I'm gonna say 3. Is there one about 3?
There's 0, 1, 2, 3, and Code Veronica.
You know what? Code Veronica.
Code Veronica?
Yeah.
That's no.
Damn it. I was like, it's either Code Veronica or 3.
It's actually 0. Alec had it.
Oh,
God damn
shit.
it.
Wow, do I get a
Yeah.
point?
Nope.
Alex been reading. He's cheating.
He's been
He's
doing his
educating
research.
himself.
When Rebecca says, I think officially or something, Lieutenant Billy Cohen is dead. He's like, yeah, I'm a zombie now.
Wow.
But he-
Dante, if you're listening, just say Billy from now on.
yeah,
Don't. It's a trap.
It was originally picked for Dante because I just wanted to make him mad.
Wow.
It's just like, it's either Steve or Carlos.
Now,
Cardinals.
I had prepared for whoever would get that quote a secondary quote, to be fair, because I was just really curious to see if anybody would get this one.
All right, hit me with it.
All right, so here's your quote. And this will be for 3 points because the original was for 5, but you still have a chance to get some points. So here we go. Whatever's happening, it's dangerous. Someone locked all the exits. Have you have you noticed? Wow, my voice just died halfway through.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
1.
1?
Yeah.
That's your final answer?
Yeah.
No.
Damn.
It's Billy.
Wow.
I was gonna be like, it's gotta be somebody who's never seen this before, so it's gotta be one of the first few.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Who would you like to go next?
Alec, because he got the 0-1 right.
He's our only
Alec.
hope.
Okay, go.
Are you
That's
ready?
Yeah.
It was all about intrigue for them back at the beginning, before it all turned into a bad spy movie.
I hate these books.
5!
2.
2? Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Nope. It's Code Veronica.
At least I didn't pass it this time.
It's true.
Thank you.
Which leads us to Mr. Shaun. Yours is long, and I'm upset that I have to read it. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Here we go. I am in control. Nothing is happening here that I can't handle. This is my game, my rules, and I will accomplish my mission without any interference from that little thief bitch.
Whoa.
Hey, I got through it. Little thief bitch. I like
I
that.
want to guess. I want to guess after Sean guesses.
Okay.
That could be so many games.
Little thief bitch. I
I'm gonna
just
say
like that yours
one.
had the word bitch. One?
I'm
Yeah.
guessing 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say 2.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh
Ding, ding,
Damn,
ding.
I was like, it's either Jill or Ada.
no,
What,
was that in
what made you
reference
think-
to Rebecca or Jill?
in reference to Jill.
Oh, it was Jill. That had to be
Because
Wesker, right?
Remember, in SD Perry Land, Jill is the daughter of an ultimate thief named Dick.
The dick thief.
I thought he was a cop.
No, he was like a mastermind thief who taught Jill everything she knows because that's why she can open door locks.
Holy shit, this makes sense.
And
Yeah, I
that's why
actually thought
he
it would be
hired
Rebecca,
because
but-
he figured her skills would be put to better use in a police force than in jail.
God.
On a side note of SD Perry, I started reading the Shadow of the Tomb Raider novel that she wrote. Read the first page and I was like,
Nope.
yeah, so gotta love SD Perry.
She's the best.
Yeah.
Alec.
She's my favorite Resident Evil novel writer, that's for sure.
But she's the only one.
Exactly. Process of elimination.
Alec, what shenanigans do you have this week?
Sean Anakin.
Sean
Okay, so I'm going to try and spice things up a bit. So we're not going to play Bitches and Ladders. I'm going to save that for next week's podcast.
Damn.
Instead, we're going to play a new game called Yahoo the Fuck Asked You.
Okay, I'm in.
Fuck Asked You.
There's your theme song.
So the idea of the thing is like, it's not really a game. I just generally ask questions. So the team answer gaming related questions that people of the internet have asked.
Who the
So
fuck
basically-
uses Yahoo? That's my question.
I'm using it now, bitch.
Wow.
The poor.
Yeah, who the fuck asked you, Sean?
Jesus. He asked me.
Okay. So I'm just gonna ask, anyone can jump and say anything. So can I play Pokemon at the age of 27?
Nope.
No.
Yes.
I was gonna say yeah, because I'm playing it and I'm 28.
I'm gonna go again with my can you? Yes. Should you? Probably not.
Wow.
I don't know. Pokemon seems pretty universal. I feel like you could jump into it at any age.
I don't give a shit. I feel like you should be able to play whatever the hell you want, whenever you want to. Freedom.
But if
Hello
somebody
Kitty
can't play
Adventure
Pokemon-
Island it is.
If I want to play Barbie's fucking African Safari, you know what? I can do that.
Super Pie Crust Turtle fuck.
Exactly. Starring
I'll get
Mary
that
Kate
on
and
my
Ashley.
PlayStation.
I now know what I'm gonna put in the next box,
shit.
so-
I'll do a let's play of it.
Yeah. Okay, here's a good question. What are your favorite video games
Resident Evil.
of this year?
Oh, fuck. Oh, Resident Evil. It worked.
Borderlands 3.
There were so many.
There actually was a lot of really good ones, but obviously Resident Evil 2 is mine. I mean, come on.
I would have said Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but that came out, I think, last year, I believe.
It did, yeah.
Okay, so then I can't say that. So Borderlands 3.
I mean, A Plague's Tale. 'Cause
Really?
Because
No,
children can get eaten by
listen.
rats.
Listen, Resident Evil 2 was fun, but it wasn't really like a new experience as much because of all the other Resident Evils. Whereas A Plague's Tale was completely different from a lot of things I've played, and I fell in love with it. Like, I didn't stop talking about that game, and you know it.
That is a solid point.
Yeah, that's fair.
And my other guess would have been Shadow of the Tomb Raider, but I think that came out last year.
That was last year too, yeah.
Yeah, that was last year.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it simplified my choice.
Control's up there for me as well.
Ah, see? So many.
Alan Wake.
not Man of Medan.
Nah, no. I like Man of Medan, but it's not. Yeah, it's definitely not good enough for Game of the Year for sure.
It's a bit.
Oh.
How about you, Alec?
It's a bit early to say it, but I would say Death Stranding.
Really?
Yeah, because it's instantly enticed me and it wants me to complete it. And Resident Evil 2 was fine.
Fine? Oh, my heart.
The problem is, I once I completed quite a bit of Resident Evil 2, I kind of got a bit bored with it. So then I ended up getting rid of it. And now I do not have a urge to play it again right now. I just probably give it a few more years and I'll play it again. But
brutal.
Sean's just dying. He's like
fucking daggers in my heart,
ripping his arm off slowly while Alec's talking. He's like,
yeah, it's a bit like your argument. Is it was something new, and Death Stranding's definitely something new. So, yeah. Right, it's a stupid question.
Yes.
What kind of dog? What kind of dog should I get my Marilyn Manson sim in The Sims 3?
What the?
Pitbull.
Corgi.
I feel a greyhound because you see their fucking rib cage. Just
my god, greyhound would be so good.
Yeah, you
It'd
win.
be like a Marilyn Manson dog.
A black greyhound.
It's emo and skinny like him.
I feel it should be Cerberus.
Cerberus.
Yeah,
that is a good
zombie dog.
That is a pretty good choice.
A fucking poodle.
A greyhound Cerberus. It's a 3-headed
Chihuahua.
greyhound that's back from the dead.
All right, I'll do 2 more. Why are video games so violent?
Because video games are meant to be in a fantasy. And we all dream about killing somebody sometime.
I feel it's probably because, yeah, I mean, it's fantasy, it's like, it's allowing you to do something that you can't do in real life. And just like 90% of what you can do in video games in general includes some form of violence, because like, what else would you do? It's like, you gotta fucking shoot somebody, or you gotta beat somebody up, or like all the fun like gameplay
Let me
mechanics.
just talk my way through this bank robbery.
Yeah, that's not fun. Can you do it? Sure, but you could do that in real life. Maybe
it wouldn't work very well.
It probably wouldn't. But no, it's just like escapism. It allows you to do crazy, over the top things that you can't do in real life. And I guess human nature is violent by nature. So
if I want to drop kick a nurse off the side of the Brooklyn Bridge, I fucking
exactly. You can't do that in real life.
Well, you could, but you shouldn't.
Where are you going to get a nurse? How are you going to convince the nurse to stand on the fucking bridge?
Who said anything about convincing?
Oh, shit. All right, then. See, humans by nature, violent.
Okay, so last question then. Which video games should have had sequels?
Mary Kate and Ashley's hardcore romp.
Alan Wake, because American Nightmare doesn't count as a sequel.
That is a great answer.
Last of Us.
What?
Please.
I want Resident Evil 4 too.
Listen, I fucking posted I was looking at my memories on Facebook, and I think 3 years ago I posted, "Man, I wish I could time travel just to go borrow someone's Last of Us 2 copy so I could play it and then bring it back." And I'm like, wow, 3 years and I'm still fucking waiting.
Damn. But it's probably going to be worth it.
Yeah, if it comes out.
What do you mean? It comes out in
Focusing.
February.
Yeah, I was
No, it
about to
no, it
say.
doesn't.
Oh, wait, it
No,
comes
the-
out in May. I'm sorry. Excuse
For
me.
now. May for now.
Yeah, you
was
make a
supposed to
valid
come out.
point.
It was supposed to come out in 2019.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was.
Originally they had said like release date 2019
What?
or release. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was supposed to come out this year. Like, they announced that a long time ago, and they just kind of, like,
Actually,
then gave us a more solid release.
Mm.
if you want a real answer though for which game I don't know if you mean like which game needs a sequel, but which game I have that I'd like a sequel, it would be Beyond Two Souls, because the end of that game left it open so well for a sequel.
I'm sorry, but I
Yeah.
can't support you in that.
Why?
I like that game, but I think it's one of the weaker ones in the Quantic Dream library.
Become Human, Detroit would have a really good sequel.
That one actually has the chance to get one. Maybe. It probably won't.
I feel like it's sold well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it sold well enough that it might, but we'll see. I would rather a sequel for that, but mine would be Haunting Ground.
I can't really think of it. One, it'd be one of the things I can list about 10 once we've done the podcast, but I can't think of one right
That's how
now.
it goes. I want Resident Evil 6 too.
A Final Fantasy could do it, damn it, so can I.
I want Final Fantasy 10 to 2.
10-2-2. What?
Yeah, so that was Yahoo, the fuck off stew. Leave some comments for us and see if you liked it. If you didn't like it, let us know and we'll see how we do with it, because it's a fairly new thing.
Good
Wow,
job.
that was so weak.
I'm voting for
Good
you.
job.
Sarcastic audience is like, yeah, go.
Wow. Yeah, whoa.
Woo. Good job.
I shot the audience. Fuck
Good.
you.
Fuck them. Fuck them.
Jesus.
Just kidding. We love you. Or we're talking about our live studio audience. Well, they're not live anymore, but
Zombie studio audience.
Okay. So I guess we'll go ahead and
Comments.
Damn.
Wow, that nearly
What
came
the
out.
fuck did that just say?
read your ass.
Read your mum.
Wow.
Just read.
Just read.
Read your underpants. Okay, so the video source for this week's episode is Days of Our Lives, episode 5, part 2.
Part 2. Part dos.
You have to forgive me because my voice is a bit fucked now. Gorgy Leon TM commented,
Nailed it.
"It's been forever. It's been forever since I've seen these. My brother and I have been quoting them since they came out. Love Wesker's dialogue. Never realized how funny it was until now. You marvelous, magnificent bastards. Glad you're back."
Oh. Back at episode 5. Well, since it's an annual season or series, one episode a year, so every episode is. I'm glad you're back. Wesker doesn't get enough love. I liked Wesker.
I do like Wesker, but it was just a bit confusing when I look back on it. There's so many different voices for Wesker.
Every
and I
time
don't understand
Wesker makes
why.
an appearance, he's a different voice actor. So.
So here's the idea that I'm pitching. I voice Wesker next time, and it's a completely different accent, and we keep it going.
No, next time we get a woman to voice Wesker.
Wow.
Wesker is always a guest voice.
Get Barney the dinosaur to
It's-
voice Wesker.
It's
It
the
just shows
virus.
us
It's
how many
mutating
different
his
languages
voice
he knows.
only.
French Wesker, I'm down.
Question 1. I can ask everyone this. So, what are some of your favourite quotes?
From Wesker?
No, from Duel. Well, you can say Wesker, but yeah, I think more people are going to say Duel.
Am I allowed to? I feel like this one's actually come up, hasn't it?
Possibly, but this is this week, so just run with it. And I'm asking everyone.
When Ashley has that dumb expression, she goes, "Oh, a monster."
Hung like a monster.
I always like the line from Lewis, "Why don't you pop the lid, eh?" It's just because, like, what? I like the random fucking dumb ones that I come up with.
I love the coffee one. It's just like, I'm going to go get some
Exactly, right?
coffee.
That's another one. Like, what the fuck? Randomness. It's the key to happiness.
I can't pick a favorite one, but I think my most quoted one is whenever somebody says like there's a something there, and I'll be like, I hate those. So the motherfucker line is definitely
See?
one of my favorites. But
I'm telling you, it's the fucking randomest shit ones.
I know, it's just like, oh motherfucker, I hate those.
I do like a lot of the Sadler lines, the early Sadler lines. There's nothing,
Ooh, Dante. Dante.
Nothing against Dante, but a lot of the early ones, like, it just sounded so right at that moment. It was just like, lovely cock balls. And I'm just like, what? Do you like that cult symbol?
I take it back.
What?
Does he choke his dog? or you can't spray hair gel, bitch. That I also use.
Yeah,
that
that one's one of my favorites too.
That's definitely because it's just so fucking like true.
It really gets taken
gel.
live.
Fuck all of it, all of Duel.
Oh.
I was actually telling these guys earlier about I was playing RE2 and there was a hallway with 2 liquors, and all I could think was like, I have to cross that bitch. And I did. Ow.
Okay. Question 2. Are you a marvelous, magnificent bastard, Sean?
Yes.
You tell me?
On occasion.
I'm asking you.
I mean, I can't confirm nor deny.
I say yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's definitely a bastard.
I don't want to get fired from the word.
I'm gonna upload a crying video.
And no.
Wow.
It's not marvelous anymore now.
Damn it. My deal
You're
with
just
Nike.
a bastard.
Wow, fuck.
Okay. So voice goes there. Right, next one is from Carolus Vaknot.
You making that
I
up?
love the Tetris.
Next one's from the.
I love the Tetris scene.
Yeah.
That was a comment. Question 1. How did you come up with the Tetris scene?
Tetris. Because Tetris, like, that's all I could fucking think of. Like, when I'm in the inventory and you got this fucking like the grid-based system and like these shapes and shit, it just always reminded me of Tetris. And I'm like, I need to make that a thing. I need to make that a reality. And I did, and it was a fucking pain in the ass.
Speaking of pain in your ass, how long did that one scene take to make?
God, I don't know. Probably a couple hours, because I was still fucking new to editing and stuff. And it shows when you watch it. The fucking moves or like the pieces are all like moving around and shit, and like they go back a couple spaces sometimes. Like it was rough, but I was still kind of learning the craft, and just doing that in general was really difficult. So yeah, it wasn't a good time. The idea was great. The execution was difficult. I paid for it.
Well, people loved it, so clearly it worked.
Yay.
Okay, last comment is from Shadow Assassin 88. God, I can't pronounce today. You know what? I don't know which videos make me laugh more. This or PewDiePie?
Jesus.
Wow.
Should I be insulted or...
Question 1.
Or
What do you think of PewDiePie's videos?
I fucking can't even... No. Nope. Nope. I don't understand the appeal. And that goes from like I even tried to like at one point I tried to go back and watch like his older shit, which are even worse, super cringy. And like his current stuff, it's just like commentary stuff, and it's just I don't think
Yeah, he doesn't really do so much gaming anymore. I didn't watch any of his old stuff and never got into him until more recently, but that's because of like the meme review stuff. I watched that, and he's kind of just like sarcastic now, and I'm just like, yeah, I could watch this.
I just don't think he's funny. Like he's clearly trying to be funny, but I don't know. I guess I just don't like his humor. Clearly there's a lot of people out there that do, but I don't know, just
I'm 50-50 on it. Sometimes I'm just like, yeah, that could be pretty funny, but I don't like laugh out loud, but I don't like hate him anymore.
and I just find it a little bothersome that like a lot of his videos are like reviewing memes about him. It's like, really? That's the best content you can come up with?
Oh, he does other memes, not just about him.
I know, but he does that a lot.
You
I've
might
noticed.
just caught a bad episode. I hardly watch him as is, so I can't like sit here and defend him or anything.
Yeah, I can't say I really watched him either, to be honest. But you know, I don't tend to watch things that are super, like got millions of subscribers and stuff like that. Unless it's something I really clicked with, but no.
So when we get to millions of views, you're gonna stop watching?
I've stopped watching now.
Christ.
How?
No,
Alex a spicy bitch today.
I'm always a spicy bitch. Anyway, I just remember because me and Alex talked about that earlier. He wants me to do the clicky things, so I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll do it now. Right, so final question. What are some of your favourite YouTubers?
PewDiePie.
I must seem really dumb to all the people in this fucking house, me laughing at myself like a fucking retard.
You're drunk, so it's fine.
Why are you laughing at yourself?
Well,
That's because they can't hear you guys and you're the voices
Oh,
in my
okay.
head right
I get
now.
it now. Now it makes sense.
So I'm just in the kitchen pacing back and forth and I just randomly laugh. It seems very unstable.
I don't know. I watch like just fucking random stuff for the most part. I like Cinemassacre. Well, I don't even really like Cinemassacre because I just like angry video game nerd stuff. The other
I like
content that he does,
Cinemassacre.
like the other stuff is kind of hit or miss. I like some of it, but most of it I'm just kind of meh.
Lazy Game Reviews, Funhouse, and Cinemassacre are my top three.
Game
not
Grumps.
old.
Game Grumps too.
That's about it, really.
Jazz, any favourite YouTubers you got?
Tipping canoes.
sucks.
Oh shit, I answered wrong. Mine's the Ward.
Fucker.
I don't know. I really like bounce around depending on what I feel like watching. Like often I'll get stuck in loops of stuff. But typically if I'm looking at a specific channel, I'd say like I watch a lot of Chills and Charborg because they entertain me a lot.
They're both pretty good.
Charborg is fucking hilarious. And his
Yum, not yuck.
is it Banana Monkeys or something like that? Like one of his friends, or I don't remember what the channel is called. Like Bed Bananas, that's what it is. They also make
Bed bananas?
It's fucking funny. You gotta watch their Jazz. What was that game? It's the monsters and the soldiers and the scientists and
oh
oh god,
hello brother.
yeah, it's just like D Ward all the way or something. D Block,
SCP, yeah, D Boys.
D Boys.
We'll watch it. It's so funny. The SCP lab, secret laboratories or something like that. We tried to play that
Oh
one.
yeah,
I remember that. It was really funny.
it's excellent.
Well, funny enough, I'm just going through my subscriptions, and the first one that pops up is actually the Ward Productions.
Yeah. Finally somebody with reason and taste.
Hey, I changed my answer to appease you.
I watch some of the stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah.
my general ones are like The Ward, Jenna Marbles. You're on there, Alec.
I am.
Yeah, the Axe Presents.
Whoever that one bitch is that lives in the desert and got really big on YouTube through that
Fuck
conspiracy.
that bitch. No. No.
What?
Fucking snake lady. Go. No. Fuck you.
Snake lady? What?
Snake. Snake.
It was this whole big
Snake.
deal that Shaun complained about, and I haven't seen any news since he complained about it.
Good. I did my job. I led the revolution.
If you want, if you want a good Resident Evil video, channel, watch Monkey
Ward
Pants
Productions.
06. I mean, apart from these ones,
Jeez.
God, we can't just. Yeah,
Jeez.
they know about this one. They're on it.
Oh.
I would say Codus is quite good for the flash animation of Resident Evil parodies. That's quite good.
Yeti 112 or whatever.
Yeah.
What was that one? Legendary Frog or some shit?
Oh my God.
Old
Code
school.
Veronica. I thought nobody ever watched that because every time I quote it, people are just like, I'm like, oh, I didn't write that. They're like, oh, okay, it's funny.
Wow.
Bori for Elo. He has a pretty good YouTube channel that has quite a few Resident Evil parody things in it. So
I just watch what
watch
YouTube tells me to watch through the
You shouldn't do that.
algorithm.
Exactly.
but yeah, that was read your comments. It's a bit short one, but yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good job, everybody. Good job.
Yeah.
I did an excellent job. Do you hear all my beeps I didn't do?
I heard all of them not happening.
Well, to be honest, I did do them. I'm going to give away the magician's secret right now. I did them through Shaun. I'm the best ventriloquist.
Wow.
Sean Charloquist.
It's time for some updates.
Oh, I can't
Oh my
believe it.
god.
Wow. Is he under a desk or something?
What? Jazz.
Da.
What you doing? What you working on?
I'm working on
On the
some
railroad?
machinima still. No, I stopped doing that. It's
Oh.
winter now.
What does that mean? The track still
Can't
got to
work
get
in the
made.
snow. Nah. Oh fuck. Don't even get me started on that. So the working on the same machinima that I've been working on.
The November Ween ones? We're running out of
Nah.
time.
Yeah, that's probably not happening now.
No, don't give up.
I
Be
just
ready
can't.
for it next year. Just keep doing it. Be
Yeah,
ready
it'll be
next
the
year.
Christmas or Halloween for next year. There you go. I'm still writing that script for that one little project. Hopefully it's gonna be done soon. I'm starting to run out of ideas, but also like I'm gonna end up running out of gameplay. And yeah. That's it.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. How could you abandon November Ween?
I don't have
I'm betrayed. I'm hurt.
people.
And the
You
world
have
doesn't care about me
betrayed
anymore.
me. Wow. The word
What's
cares.
new?
If
Al-
you'd cared, you'd finish November Week.
I'm going to. All by myself, apparently. Alec, what? Jazz, hello. Alec, what
Well, I thought you asked Jazz for a second.
Well, she was like saying something, and I tried to go
She
back.
was about to defend herself, but then we wouldn't let her because then we'd be fridging her.
Oh, shit.
I'm really cold.
Very cold.
Good, it's cold in that fridge. Alec, what are you up to?
Nothing really for updates today, really. I'm just kind of toying around with the idea of doing a radio kind of comedy show kind of thing. So I'm scripting
A rodeo comedy show. No, I like it.
Hey, Shaun.
Same.
Hello.
Shut up.
The triggering system
Yeah,
has now
it's
been
something that's been
activated.
toying in the back of my mind. It's just like when, at the moment I'm still waiting to get enough money to get a laptop so I can do all the Resident Evil 3 outside the residence thing. But yeah, between times I'm toying with a few things I can do, without doing video editing so much. So yeah.
I could help you record some footage for that game if you want. I'm really good at spending a lot of time in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a callback, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I've been playing it, so I'm a little bit more familiar with the start of it.
You know the script anyway, so perhaps just have a little play around with it.
I know some of it.
I'd send you the script never mind. Shaun,
Hello.
how's your updates going?
Cody first.
Alright.
I'm working this next coming week to mix and master the East Coast Crazies EP, Mud Pit Monsters, which should be out in sometime December. And I don't want to say when because they haven't picked an official date, but that's what I've been doing. And their first single should be coming out December 1st. And I'm not going to announce what it is because I'm not them. And that's what I've been working on.
I'm not going to announce that because I'm not them.
Well, yeah, I don't want to be like this is the single that's coming out because then it would ruin the surprise. And if they want to announce it, they can. But since they haven't, I can't.
Fair enough.
But December 1st, watch out for a East Coast Crazy song. And in the month of this coming month, December, just look out for an EP from Brutal Business Entertainment, East Coast Crazy.
Cool.
Coolio.
Word.
Word up.
Ward up.
Word. Word up.
Hey, Shaun.
Hello.
Shut up.
You shit.
How was your
I love
updates
this.
going?
It seems like everybody did nothing this week. Everybody's been sick and dying and stuff.
I've been sick and dying and mixing and mastering.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, just kind of same shit as last week, really. Just been trying to be super focused on just one thing, which has been recording lines and just getting the podcast situated. So that's been my 100% focus until those are done and out of the way, and then I can move on to something else. I got a shit ton of lines recorded this week for Dante's project, so I'm just going to be wrapping that up, and then I move on to Jazz's stuff / November Ween videos. So yeah, that's kind of really been it. Just been spending a shit ton of time just trying to knock that out. But still, the intention is to do 2 machinima videos this month. I think I can do 1 for sure. 2, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how quickly I can get all these lines recorded.
I'll do one for you.
That's the big. Will you?
Wow.
Well,
I
thought you were going to do 1 before, and then you're like, no.
The Halloween one I can't get a hold of who I'm trying to get a hold of. So
Is it me?
no, I already know I can't get a
Yes,
hold
it
of
is.
Wow.
Shaun, you shit.
How dare you? But yeah, that's it. Slow week for everybody, I guess.
A little bit. It's about that time. Flu's going around. Everybody's getting shit all over the world. So it's just it's about that time of the year.
Yeah.
It's Ebola season.
The way I look at it, you get ill now and you'll be fine by Christmas. So
Oh yeah, you'll be fine for the fucking rest of the winter. You just you get sick once and boom.
yeah.
So the sooner the better.
So I'm gonna get it at the most inconvenient time. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Great. Can't
You say
wait.
I got one more line for episode 15, and then you lose your voice.
That sounds like some shit that would happen to me. This has been episode 60. As always, thanks for spending some quality time with us. Be sure not to let video games like Fortnite break your spirit, for if you do, life is gonna fuck up your day. But if
Don't
you
aimbot. Don't get fridged.
don't get fridged,
Follow the guidelines and don't buy Google Stadia.
smash your family. If you enjoy what we do here at The Ward, consider supporting your local ward at patreon.com/thewardproductions, where we will dance for you.
Or I don't get fed.
For the right price. Have a great
And he
week,
doesn't
everybody.
feed us.
And we shut up back there. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Um,